For problem 6.8, the problem was as follows. It was given that cosine of x over 2 is, well, we're trying to figure out what cosine of x over 2 is, given that sine of x is equal to negative 5/13. Also given that cosine of x is greater than 0. And lastly, that x is between 0 and 2 pi. And so the question is, what's cosine of x over 2? The formula goes square root of 1 plus cosine of x divided by 2. And it's either plus or minus. Now this plus or minus here means either plus or minus, not both. So how do we figure out if it's plus or it's minus? Because the cosine of something can't be both plus something and minus something. It's one or the other. The way that we figure this out is, let's take a look at the information given. So cosine of x is negative, sine of x is negative, cosine of x is positive, and so that means that x, the angle, has to be somewhere down in the fourth quadrant for sine to be negative and also cosine to be positive. So the graph's going to go something like this. So the angle x will be this angle here from between 0 and 2 pi, so that this side here is negative 5. This side is 13. And the x-coordinate is 12. Okay, so that means that the cosine of x is equal to 12 over 13, so we'll need that for later. Also, the angle x is clearly going to be between 3 pi over 2 and 2 pi, because x is in the fourth quadrant. So if I divide by 2, that means x over 2 has to be between 3 pi over 4 and pi. So x over 2 is going to be in the second quadrant. X is in the fourth quadrant, but the angle x over 2 is in the second quadrant. So that means that I can get rid of the plus sign here. That's incorrect. It's actually going to be negative square root. Cosine is negative in the second quadrant. X over 2 is negative, so if I take the cosine of something in the second quadrant, the answer must be negative. So that means I can continue the calculation here. That's equal to negative square root of 1 plus 12 over 13 divided by 2, which works out to be, I believe, negative 5 over square root of 26. So, and that is the exact answer. If you rationalize the denominator, that's also all right. But that is the exact answer. And the important thing is that the cosine for this particular problem, x over 2 is in the second quadrant, which means I need to choose the negative answer here. It's not both plus and minus. It's either plus or minus. And for this particular problem, it happens to be minus.